Hi, my name is Teresa Augustin, and I'm a health solutions student here at ASU.
Hello, I'm Jenna Heller, a registered dietitian here at ASU.
Today we'll be talking about the positive effects of physical activity and nutrition on stress and academic performance. What is the connection between what we eat and how our brain functions?
What we eat is both the fuel and the actual building blocks for not just our physical health, but also our mental and emotional well-being as well. For instance, studies show that students who eat adequate fruits and vegetables experience lower symptoms of anxiety and depression. That's just the start to what we know about how food affects our mood and well-being. When we are not eating adequately, just not enough in general, there's not enough energy that's available to the brain, and both cognition and sense of emotional and mental well-being can really suffer from not having that fuel available.
Fruits and veggies are always good. What other types of foods do you recommend for our hardworking Sun Devils?
There is an abundance of evidence that shows that eating a generally well-rounded and adequate diet that's centered on, of course, those fruits and vegetables, but also things like whole grains and the more nutritious protein options, such as emphasizing legumes, seafood, and nuts and seeds, as well as choosing more of the healthier fats like those in olive oil, avocados, nuts and seeds, can have a lot of benefits for both our physical well-being, of course, but also for our mental and emotional well-being.
We know ASU students love their Starbucks and Dutch Bros and other coffee shops, but they can overdo the caffeine during late night studying, right?
Absolutely. I really encourage your students to be mindful about their caffeine intake. A lot of students are increasingly getting caffeine from a few different sources. These can include things like coffee, espresso drinks, energy drinks, sodas, and workout supplements. And when you're not considering what we're getting from each of those sources, that can make it really easy to overdo it if you're not being very mindful. Consequences of too much caffeine can include poor sleep quality, even when people feel like they still fall asleep. Also things like jitteriness and increased feelings of anxiety. Using caffeine judiciously, such as avoiding it in the evenings, making sure you're not getting too many different sources of caffeine, and being a little bit moderate in your consumption is an important aspect of the overall diet that can absolutely have a link to mental and emotional health. Caffeine can never replace sleep. I always want to remind students of that, and in many cases it is also decreasing the quality of the sleep that students do get. So ensure that your student is being cautious about their caffeine use, even if they want to enjoy some of those coffee beverages.
Do you have any other tips for our Sun Devil families?
The benefits of physical activity for both physical and mental well-being can hardly be overstated. Being regularly physically active can help to reduce the likelihood of symptoms for anxiety and depression for your student, and also can contribute to a sense of improved self-esteem, better sleep, and even studies show more creative thinking. All of these aspects are really important to most of the students I talk with here at ASU. I always want to remind students that physical activity and good nutrition work together to keep you healthy and well.